What is going on, everybody? Back on it. One Piece episode 420. Just a lot of craziness going on. Like, I think I brought this up when the group first got separated. I feel like it's just going to essentially be kind of the typical One Piece formula that we have in a given arc, just on a larger stage. So I've talked about this multiple times. Some people say, yeah, and it stays like that all the way through the end of the story, and just on a smaller scale or bigger scale. But you guys know when I say One Piece formula what we mean. The group shows up at a new place, makes a new friend or group of friends. Said friend or group of friends has a problem. That's always been a problem in their given new island or area. We end up helping out said friend. Luffy fights the big bad of whatever said problem is. The rest of the group fights the lower levels. Zoro will usually get the second strongest, and etc, etc, etc. We help that group. We help our new friends with their problem, liberate the area or the island, on to the next, and it's just like repeat cycle. Group gets separated, helps come back. Group gets separated, helps in different areas, come back. Luffy defeats the big bad. New place. You guys get it. So that's what it feels like here, just on a larger scale. Like the group is really separated. And now I feel it probably the individual people are going to help the people that they run into on their given island. I don't know what Chopper's going to help them with. I don't know what Nami's going to help the people up in Sky Island with. What Sanji might do. Just a lot of moving parts, but I feel like it's going to be the same formula, just on a larger scale. Our group is going to be split up. Friends, some people in their new area. People in the new area are going to have an issue that our friends are going to help with, and that'll help us get there. Did get confirmation that Chopper's ass, like, he got sent flying. That man is back in South Blue. He's not in the Grand Line anymore. So how the hell he gets his ass back? Maybe Nami, when she comes down, will be able to get him and go. I don't know. I gotta see where the rest of the group is. We'll see if anybody else is outside the Grand Line. We're all over the place. We're still waiting for Sanji, Zoro, Brook, and Robin. So we still got a lot of members to go, as Luffy is also like heading closer. But I feel like they're going to speed up Luffy's time on this boat while we catch up with the other members. Like, we'll go visit a member. The next time we catch up with Luffy, he's gotten like further on his destination, but we're not going to see the actual travel time, and they'll just keep that going. So we'll see how it goes. Some interesting stuff. I want to catch up to the Garp and Ace conversation that we look like we were about to have, but I don't know if that's going to come anytime soon. Let's see what we got. Why do they keep coming over there? Look at all that food. That piece of paper of his is burning out. He's a hurry up. Don't have much time. It's one of those episodes. I can tell by the art style. The art's a bit looser, a bit loosely drawn. They keep milking that. I wonder if she always stays like this for Luffy, or she ends up like getting over it or over him in this like kind of love way. Oh god, he did name girls. Girl, pay attention. All right, here we go. Yep, I feel like that's what we just got right there. How we check in with Luffy real quick, and then GTFO, and then check in with him again. I feel like that's going to be his journey, and then we'll eventually check in, and he'll be off the ship, and then we'll stop popping in with the characters. Is this Frankie, or is this a completely other snow place? Oh, I think it's a completely other snow place. Speaking of Bo Hancock, this is actually just her. She can just instant teleport. You cannot that. So this is the first time we've seen Robin since we've gotten introduced to Miss Hancock. They're the same character. It's the same picture. You know that Office GIF joke where Pam is like looking and there's like, tell the difference of the two pictures. It's the same picture. That is the same person. They look identical. Robin is best girl though. That's yet to change. What kind of military island is this? Just paroling the streets? Armed guards? Yeah, she did. And look what she brought back. Correct, I am. Could be. Well, she is technically a wanted person, yes. Also correct. That's the old Mermaid's voice actress. Is this girl an orphan? I wonder if Robin reminds her of like an older sister or her mom or something. Well. So what is this place? Is this a government / Navy militarized run place? Or is this, these people have nothing to do with the Navy and the military? The ones out there paroling the streets. I mean, they've got suits on with numbers on the back and shit. Are they prison? I mean, maybe they're not prisoners, but treated like prisoners? What is this like concentration camp shit they got going on? Yeah. I'm out here getting my tan on and shit. Robin's just a tan boa. Is that bedtime? Is that work time? Eh? So what do? Just don't make any noise? What do I do now? Okay. You know what the art style reminds me of this episode? And they do this like loose art style stuff from time to time. I know you guys have told me when episodes pile up and they gotta rush things, they hire like outside outside animators to kind of like pump out the episodes to keep up with the schedule and stuff like that. So sometimes the art style doesn't hold up. But it looks very much like Mob Psycho, that episode at the very end of it where the kid went off to the alien world and came back. That's what it looks like. It's that like looseness. I wonder, I'm curious, like when she says they have to work all day and night, what are they working for? Like what are you mining? Is there a resource we're getting here or what? How much work could a place possibly need to do all day, all night, 7 days a week that wouldn't eventually accomplish the goal, right? Yeah, fill me in, girl. Or are they just building as they go? Like they just move camp and keep building the bridge and keep building. They are. What the hell? She can't say that. I was about to say, because she can't say that. Because if the name of her island gets out to the older women and they say it, that's just not good. Say something else, anything else, honestly. What kind of shit life is that? They literally like build the bridge, move camp, and just keep building until what, they just die off? Kids and all? Eh? Yeah. She reminds me of Nami wanting to like see the outside world and draw it and everything. The classic flashback. That's so interesting that we're having this flashback while Nami's also back up on a sky island. I'm glad they did it quickly. So a project this, I'm assuming this is not being funded, but green lit by the Navy? Hope this girl gets out of here. If it was a little darker, I'd say this girl will never get to see the outside world. And that'll be Robin's like revenge arc. Do you think these older women have been on this bridge doing this their entire lives? You old mermaid bitch. You better snaps. Do what you do, girl. Ooh, and they hit us with the smooth saxophone. Can't beat that. Honestly, I think it's the best. Brooks. I don't know. Brooks. Ooh, the double saxophone. Brooks. A soundtrack on his is pretty good too. Suspicious woman, huh? Yeah, they do. They have the Navy world government logos on their little collars. Oh, bitch. Scary. Yo, someone get rid of that old bitch that turned us in. Snap his neck. Okay, so what you need to do is go get that old woman that turned us in and question her ass for making us have to do this false report. Why are you laughing at my shit? Don't do it. Nah, I'll just redraw it. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. He can always redo it. He can always redo it. No, don't believe him. Don't believe him. Don't believe him. This is when I wish Robin was really like decapitating people with her devil's fruit. Not the Sky Islands. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't turn us in, right? Surely. Don't do it. Well, As of right now, this is the biggest issue one of the crewmates has ran into, whatever this militarized nonsense is. Exactly, we weren't going to leave anyway. What the hell is going to go on here? Is that time to... Is Robin out there dotting? Oh god. Decapitate. Decapitate. Do you realize that she could have the highest body count of anybody we've seen on the show? I'm talking just hundreds of dead corpses by her hands. Like, I'm just talking dead bodies piled. We can't even keep count if we were actually snapping people up. Go help your man. Yeah, I was about to say, why are you guys still here? Like, about to say, let's go, guys. That guy's Zoro's voice actor. This one, the one in charge. So what's the play here, though? Like, now that she's done this and shown herself, like, these guys, we know Robin doesn't kill them, so she's gonna, like, they're gonna respawn back up. How do, like, what do we do with these women and everybody else in the houses? And we just, like, leave them here to this, or... Oh. I'm very curious of what's about to go down here. Are there any men? Okay, there we go. I was about to say. The people who work here are criminals? Ah. Is that true? I don't know. Or citizens of countries that refuse to be allied. Ah, okay. So not all are criminals. They just shoot him because he's dead? Oh, okay. Bro, it's gonna be... Who knows? Good God. Okay, well, I'm not going to be stuck here for years being a laborer. So where do you go, though? Because she can't swim either, by the way, with the devil's fruit. And then we go from that depressing thing to this... I was really digging that storyline right there. And you cut to this dude, like put a sour taste in my mouth right when the episode's about to end, huh? Yep. We got like a minute left. Do you even know where you're at? So he hasn't ran into anybody yet either, that we know of. I mean, him and Chopper got screwed on the little, like, spit of land that they're on. Honestly, it might be. Somebody's got to come scoop us up, right? Nope. Passed out and woke back up. Nothing changed. Has there been... There hasn't been... Oh, Jesus. I was about to say, there hasn't been anybody we've seen not have human inhabitants where they've landed. So surely there's got to be somebody out here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that just got quadruple replayed. a human through that. Oh, this is going to be a great pairing, I can already tell. This is going to be the perfect, they're going to be on the same wavelength, these two, I can already tell. What am I looking at? Man's in full, like, chest plate, too. Huh? Kind of fancy, and he's got a cape. Well, can you tell us what's not poisonous or what I can actually eat? That'd be a start. I was about to say, can you make sure we don't poison ourselves? Yeah? He said, okay, that's fine. Is that Bellsprout behind him? What the hell? Man-eating plants. Yeah. Let's get out of here. And this is like the worst place to be, given his personality type. Same thing with Chopper. Like, both of them being so easily frightened. Yes, we know what your name is. And it just ends like that? Wow, yeah, so... I have hopes that that storyline might turn out better. I'm very curious in this storyline, though. For the simple fact that... Oh gosh, can I click the right thing? For the simple fact that the whole bridge concept in it being ran in by the military or government, excuse me, Navy, whatever what do we even refer to them as? Navy, government, when we're referring to that. And it's been going on for almost 1,000 years. There might be people born on this bridge, live and die on this bridge. They say criminals and other people that haven't essentially assimilated into the world government. Reminds me of like kind of like Star Wars. It's like you're part of the Republic or not type thing. So this storyline and Frankie's are the two that I'm interested in the most. Now this might not be any deeper than the world government just wants to connect islands and have fast travel, and because we've already seen that in Luffy's case, you know, they have the boats that can travel there the fastest and go through like the whirlpools and the rip tides, and they've developed things to do. So I don't know if this is going to hint towards something else that they're trying to accomplish, or this is just simply like, yeah, they're just building a bridge that connects from like one side of the Grand Line or something like that to the other. I'm assuming she's in the Grand Line. They didn't say that she wasn't. So yeah, that'll be interesting. This storyline and Frankie's are the ones I'm interested in so far. And then we got another crewman. So I think we're still 4 short. Zoro. No, because we got Robin as well. What are we, 3 short? Zoro, Brooke. Am I forgetting anybody? That actually might be it. Got Nami, we got Robin. Got Sanji, we got Chopper. Got Usopp, we got Sanji. And Luffy, of course, as well. So it's just Zoro and it's just Brooke. I'm really curious to see Zoro, just because of how not like social that he is. The location and the setting that he's going to be dropped into, because the places that they're dropping in line up pretty good with their personalities, or kind of what they do. You know, Frankie being the cyborg that he is, going to that island with the scientist, or where the scientist is originally from. I don't know if that's where he conducts his work out of, but you know, that makes sense for him. Sanji, given his personality and how he likes women, going to a place that has no women and with a lot of men dressed up as women or trying to do so, you know, it's for his personality. Usopp on an island where the plants try to eat people and there's bugs and this and this and that. For his cowardice personality, you know, it lines up pretty good. Robin, I see, like, she cares and will help and all those type of things. Lines up perfect here. Nami with her, you know, navigation mind and wanting to do things, going to Skypiea and, you know, them, or not Skypiea, Sky Island, and trying to find out information about that and the weather and stuff. That lines up perfectly. So I don't know, like Brook, if he lines up somewhere maybe musical or sword enhanced, that could be interesting. I don't know what would line up with Zoro. Maybe like a free-for-all, just fight for your life. If you come across anybody, it's just on-site type location. So yeah, I'm curious to see what they do for those two, and I think those are the only two we've yet to see, so see how it goes. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,